According to recorded history, the first democratic election began around 500 BC in ancient Greece, when the tyrannical government was able to avoid a people's revolution by allowing them a choice, usually between two people, an illusion of freedom for an awakening populace. This was the beginning of the two-party system that we have today in America. Both Republicans and Democrats bought and paid for by the same hidden hand. Freedom from tyranny is a dream that has never been fully realized in the civilized world. And it's safe to say that America has never had an honest, fair election. Buying votes for liquor was already a custom from England, and in 1758, George Washington spent his entire campaign budget on 160 gallons of booze for the few hundred landowners who were allowed to vote in the presidential election. The earliest elections were not conducted in secret, so after days of heavy drinking, each person would openly declare his vote for all to see. In the 1840s, the Democrat Party began deploying an election strategy known as cooping, as in chicken coop. They would lure people into back rooms and basements where they would beat them and drug them and force them to vote Democrat several times in different disguises. Cooping was common enough that many believe the writer Edgar Allan Poe was killed from being drugged during a cooping incident during the Baltimore election of 1849. In 1855, thousands of Missourians crossed the border to illegally vote in a Kansas election. With guns drawn, they coerced every town to record their votes. Some towns had 5 times as many votes as its entire population, and 90% of the votes supported the pro-slavery candidates that the residents of Kansas were mostly against. During the late 1850s, several of the infamous gangs of New York were hired and brought into D.C. during a local election to intimidate voters of the opposition. Things got so violent and out of hand that the U.S. Marines were called in to clear the streets of gang members. Around 10 people were killed. In 1868, hundreds of black men were killed in Louisiana for being registered to vote Republican. These are just a few examples of voter fraud, but the entire two-party system is a fraud. No matter who you vote for, the policy never changes, because the system is not interested in personal freedom, and so they will always cheat. Starting in 1948 with the infamous Box 13 scandal, LBJ introduced a new form of voter fraud to be embraced for years to come by both parties. The simple technique of waiting until the end and then stuffing the ballot box with whatever you need. Electronic voting has only made this easier, allowing manipulation of the vote count all the way through. Mike Lindell's team recorded the election tally in real time, and we can easily see evidence of manipulation. Hundreds of thousands of votes for Democrat candidates, all in an instant. A million here, a million there, in an instant click of a button. We can also see several inexplicable negative drops that can only be explained as manipulated adjustments to keep it close. Sloppy, as always. The civilized world has never been free, and America lost the republic years ago to the mob rule madness of democracy and the two-party system. But considering our history, we can easily reverse this and grow in a positive direction, if we so choose. Reporting for InfoWars, this is Greg Reese.
I don't even know what to say right now. I don't even know what to say right now. Red drizzle, my nizzle. That's all I can say. What I tell you last week. Oh, it's gonna be a red rave. It's gonna be horrible. It's gonna be. And what I tell you, they ain't gonna do nothing. I'm saying y'all, they did do what they had to do, but they stole it. I told you that was gonna happen. They were gonna get it. I told y'all that was gonna happen. And I know some of y'all saying, Well, Don, you know you're a Republican. Dude, I'm an independent. I look at both of y'all, Republicans and Democrats, even though I do lean more to the Democrats. Excuse me. Let me rephrase that. Republican. All right. Excuse me. You know, I had a shot of whiskey. I think that did. I'm tripping now. I'll never be a Democrat. No more. But the Republicans, boy, I tell y'all suck. Y'all just handed it to them. I mean, with all fraud, with all the computers, with all the knowledge, everything. Even Mike Lindell, Mike Lindell paid millions of dollars of his own money to get the algorithm, to get the whatever he had to get to watch it in live time. Shout out to Greg Reese. You saw the video. All that's real. All that is real. But you know what? You can't do nothing when you got the media. You got the alphabet crew ain't doing nothing. They on the side of the Democrats. Ain't really much you can do. And they warned you. They warned you from the get-go. Violence. Keep it peaceful. Democracy. Ain't no such thing as democracy. I mean, I just, if you Google democracy, man, honestly, you kind of want to live in a republic. I mean, really though. Two people deciding your fate. Whereas republic, you know what I'm saying? You do what you do without hurting others, without hurting property. I mean, y'all make that choice. What you want? I think I'm going to go Republic. You feel me? But like I said, I'm independent, but my God, man, it was a bloodbath. The Republicans could have got more seats in the Senate and the House. But boy, when the Republicans was ahead in the polls, man, 12 o'clock at night, that's when they do their shit. Excuse me. But that's when they do it. That's when they do it. Before I go deep, I mean, let's think about this for a minute. For anybody who disagree with what I'm saying, think about it. Close your eyes. Close your eyes for a minute, just for a second. Close your eyes. And think back, let's go back 12 years. 12 years ago. Think about, you know what, let's go back 20 years ago. When everybody used to go and vote for the president, the Senate, whatever. Just think about that for a minute. When the polls close at 8, remember that? At 11 o'clock, they have declared a winner. They have declared a winner. Everybody go to bed. Either you win or you lose. Hot damn it, he won. Or hot dang it, he didn't win. Everybody go to bed, go to work. But within the last, I'm going to say 8 years, oh, we got to count the votes. Oh, it's going to take us a day. It's going to take us 2 days. It's going to take us a week. Y'all don't find that suspicious? Y'all don't find that suspicious? Whether you are Democrat or Republican, y'all don't find that suspicious? I know y'all think y'all on a winning team, but you know, let's think about it for a minute. If the Republicans can have the same cheating skills, or if they ever take the House, they ever be the president, whatever, you don't think that they might use it back on you? So how about we just be fair about this? Think about it. Okay, then. I just don't get it. Oh, I mean, boy, that's just, I mean, man. And then this thing down here in Georgia, well, Raphael Warnock, and then you got your boy Herschel Walker. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you right now. There don't need to be no runoff. It don't need to be no runoff because you know who's going to get it. Warmonger. Raphael Warnocky. He's going to get it. Because you know why? He's got millions and millions of dollars to get ads, to get flyers. You know how many, this stuff comes in my mail every day. Every day. Raphael, well, you probably can't see it. Raphael Warner. Look at this. Raphael, all in my mail. And I'm going to tell you something. All of it's going in the fire pit. All of it. I'm going to tell you something, Hirsch. I hope you're watching this show. Hirsch, I'm going to tell you something, man. I'm going to go ahead and put you on some game for a minute, Herschel. I might need to call your office. Let's see if you answer. But look here. Hirsch, what did Warmonger do that you didn't do? He went to all the HSBCUs, historically black colleges, and spoke at them. Had rallies. Had it all. What did you do? Not a damn thing. Now, you went to the University of Georgia. You played football. You played professional football. I mean, man, you famous here in Georgia, man. I remember as a kid, man, I was rooting for, I was my biggest fan when I was a kid. You was everybody's fan. But the rhinos ain't helping you out. Okay? Now, the Democrats is helping Warnock. So, like I said, you need to get rid of the rhinos. McCarthy, Mitch McConnell, that other dude, McClary. I don't know what the hell it is. Get rid of them old damn rhinos, man. I done told y'all back to back over and over again. Y'all, I'm telling you, we got to get rid of them. But I'm telling you, at the same time, what you need to do, Herschel Kisses, you need to take your ass to these black colleges. Hell, it don't have to be all black colleges. You can go to black colleges and speak. Hell, if you don't want to have a rally, have a seminar. Just sit down and say, hey, look, this is what I think. This is what I'm all about. Now, you already know. You think that you already know what's going to happen. They're going to start screaming about Roe versus Wade and abortion rights and everything. And you got to come up with a strategy to come at them about that. But you need to go hard with them and say, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe in abortion. I don't believe in, killing babies. And I feel like we need to teach our boyfriends how to pull out right quick or use, use something as like protection. You know what I'm saying? Figure out, how's this pull out game? Things like that. This is what you need to talk to with your boyfriend or the one night stand or whatever y'all women do. Because life is not all about abortion. And why would you do that to your body? Because every time you do that, you're hurting your body. Yes, your body. So don't do it. So it's not about freedom. And if you only knew what they do with your aborted baby, you know what I'm saying? When that baby is sucked out of you or whatever, it's a sacrifice. And now they selling them kind of pick parts, on the black market or these high-tech labs. Think about it. That might be some stuff that you don't know about, but now you know. And if you don't believe me, Google it. No, you know what? Start page it. Or go it. Oh, you know what? Go to rumble.com. Everything's on Rumble. If you can't find it on YouTuber, Rumble. Okay. Anyway, I'm just shocked, man. And I know a lot of people are pissed off about, old girl. Look, you know what I'm about to say. Stacy Abrams. I'm sorry. She wasn't a good candidate. And she pissed off all the cops. How you going to piss off all the cops and the sheriffs talking jazz and think you still going to get it? You pissed off the black cops, the white cops, the Hispanic cops, the Puerto Rican cops, the Dominican cops, the Canadian cops. You pissed everybody off. Stacy, you screwed that up. You almost had it. You had all the mean-ass women voting for you. You had all the kind-picking divorced women voting for you. You had all the single women voting for you. You had all the dykes voting for you. You had all the LGBTQ, QRSTUV women voting for you. You had all the demons voting for you. You had all the women who can't find a man voting for you. You had women who got BBLs but still can't find a man voting for you. And you still lost because you said something about cops. Y'all gonna get enough about talking about cops. There's some bad cops. There's some good cops. We have all heard it. But you better not talk about cops. Because I'm telling you, you ain't gonna get it. And I'm not a big Kemp fan. Kemp, I'm still, like I said before, I'm still pissed off how he did Trump. And then you gotta understand, Kemp, he has invested in these damn machines. So yes, the machines ain't going nowhere. The machines ain't going nowhere. He done put money, he done dropped money on them things. Even Rasputin, Ratatouille, what is his name? Rasburger. What's the guy dude name? Rassenberger. Ratatouille, that guy, you know what I'm talking about. You know, in Georgia, Secretary of State. I mean, they had this all planned. I already knew Kemp was going to kind of get it, but I said, nah. But then again, he did look out for the globalists for 2 years ago. He looked out for them. He you know what I'm saying? He let them do them things, on the algorithms, on the machines or whatever, and voila. We're going to let you go another 4 years as the governor of Georgia. You looked out for us. Then I did some research, one of my homeboys, which I totally forgot. Did some research. Kemp is not all that clean, I have to admit, but he's way better than Stacy. And what I've noticed is a lot of government too, but a lot of governors are allowing land to be bought by the CCP or the Chinese government here in the United States. I don't know why that is. Well, I kind of do, but that's another time. I'm not going to say it here. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say it here, but I hope you can put two and two together. Well, hell, maybe you can't. Well, I'm going to tell you like this. The only reason why they buying all the land up, one, farmland, okay? Farmland to grow food for them. At the same time, grow food for you, but they're going to be toxic. Yeah, it's my opinion. And number three, they're buying land close to military bases. I don't know why the hell that is. Okay, I do, but I'm not going to say it because y'all got to put two and two together when I'm talking. I can't tell y'all everything, but I'm telling you that. I'm going to tell you that. Listen to me now. Listen to me. I'm telling you that. They're buying up all the land up in here, man. Okay? Why that is. You're not supposed to do that. And Sleepy Joe, he letting it happen. He just letting them do their thizzle. At the same time, cutting off your energy, cutting off your oil, cutting off all the gas pipelines. I'm still sitting here wondering, is they going to shut off the diesel like they keep saying? Oh, they got a diesel shortage. Oh, it's a diesel shortage. So, how I'm going to crank my combine up and get the rest of this corn up? All my friends that pick cotton, how they going to crank up their cotton pickers? So I'm a little worried. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still like to wear clothes. You need cotton. Y'all still like to get gas. That's ethanol in corn. Think about it. You need ethanol to put in corn. You need corn to put ethanol in gas. Yeah. I'm a little sleepy. You got to excuse me. So it's hurting America. It's hurting America. And like I said, Russia ain't hurting. All them sanctions, them sanctions hurting us. It's hurting Europe. It's getting cold. It's getting cold. How they gonna keep them houses warm in the UK with no natural gas? Think about it. No fuel. Russia ain't hurting. Don't believe the lie. Russia ain't hurting at all. Now let me tell you something. Now let's get to Pennsylvania. Now Pennsylvania. I'm a lost of word. I can't. Pennsylvania. John Fetterman? Really? Really, y'all? Fetterman? So let me get this straight. I want to. So from Dr. Oz, y'all got Fetterman. So y'all pick Fetterman, huh? See my man back there? You got Fetterman that's got this unknown thing growing out from his neck and shoulder. How in the world did y'all choose him over Dr. Oz? I love the Dr. Oz show. Everybody loved Dr. Oz. How did y'all allow Dr. Oz to lose to this guy? I mean, understand. I mean, what is it? How? This man got something growing on his neck. I'm trying to figure out what's growing on his neck. Everybody trying to figure out what's growing on his neck. Even what's going on? How did y'all get this man? How? I mean, seriously, how did you get this man, Fetterman? I mean, how you do it? I mean, Dr. Oz, man. So you got Fetterman. How? Okay, let's look at this picture again. How? We're gonna have to keep saying this because I'm still trying to understand how did y'all get Fetterman from Dr. Oz, and this man just had a stroke now, and y'all still voted him in. Had a stroke. Look at him good now. You see he got that neck covered up because he don't want y'all to see the next man that's growing next to him. You know it was stolen. Y'all know it was stolen. I mean, that's like me coming on my podcast and y'all see something growing. Will y'all still watch the show? I don't think so. So I'm still asking the same question. Y'all know someone cheated. You know somebody tweaked something to get this man ahead of Dr. Oz, man. For real? I mean, Dr. Oz, he works with the globalists. We all know that, right? I mean, well, technically, I'm still pissed off during the scamdemic when, he was telling everybody to be locked down and all that crap. I wasn't with that. I was pissed off about that. Okay? I was pissed off about that. I'm like, hold on, who you? Come on, Dr. Oz, you tripping. So, other than that, y'all, I mean, Herschel Walker, yeah, going back to Georgia, yeah, country grammar. I mean, Herschel Walker, yeah, he got that country slang, swang. He talked law. Y'all gonna talk about my talking? Huh? Okay then. But y'all turn around and there's a runoff with Big Nose guy here. I mean, come on. This big dude, come on. This man, really? So this guy makes $7,000 a month. Pastor Ebenezer Baptist Church. All that stuff. Evicting people because they owe $5. But nah. So y'all rather get this man than try out Herschel. And like I said, Hirsch, I'm telling you now, Hirsch, you need to start going to the black colleges. You need to start having rallies yourself, man. You need to start doing everything you can to get people to support you, man. You need to go into the hood. break down some stuff, man. You got to do it. If Raphael can do it, you can do it. You can go to Morehouse. Go to Morehouse, man. Speak. Do your thizzle. So it won't be no drizzle. You feel me, my nizzle? Okay. All right, let me stop. Anyway, you get what I'm saying, though. So I need you to tighten up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Stacy Abrams, she's pissed. I get that. I get that. You know, I sent her office some corn. I don't know if she took it as an appreciation, but I felt bad for her, so I sent her some corn. So I'm just trying to see if she gonna, send me a letter and say thank you. I don't know. But it is what it is. I mean, bye, Felicia. Bye. Okay, it's time to move on. Do something else. Work at CNN or MSNBC, whatever you got to do, Shawty. Just don't do it again. Do not run for governor again. You understand me? All right? Okay.